to get real personal right now. When it comes to sex,
sure.
You consider yourself a heterosexual man, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Is there a preference? Because I felt like growing up there was a lot of pressure, like, there was the pressure of, like, society, like, I don't want kids making fun of me because, like, my legs aren't shaved. But then once, like, you know, sex came into play, I was like, no, that, like, everything needs to be bald eagle right now. Or else, like, a guy's gonna vomit, or he's gonna, like, run away.
It's a, yeah.
Everyone wants the man's, like, view.
Yeah. I can only talk about my opinion. And when I was younger, I was all about things being fresh and clean. Like,
so fresh and clean.
Yeah, just, you know, like, just bald it up, shave it up, do what you gotta do. But now I'm at the point where it's like, I think the way I think is just do whatever you feel most comfortable with. So it's like, if I see Chewbacca down there, it's like, whatever, I'm down to get crazy with a Wookiee, you know, like, I don't care.
I actually thought that it was offensive that you referred to the bush as Chewbacca, because saying things like that gives it a negative connotation.
Oh.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I was going to say that, but then I was like, whatever, he can say whatever he wants, but technically if you call it Chewbacca, then...
Like, no one wants to be Chewbacca.
Yeah, so
really?
you're not really like, oh, she can do whatever
true.
she wants. If she wants to be Chewbacca, that's fine. It's like, why would I want to be Chewbacca? I wouldn't want to be. If you were like, oh, she wants to have, like, a fluffy mound, that's fine. If she wants to have, like, a hairy vagina, that's fine.
A fluffy mound.
But if you're like, oh, she looks like Osama bin Laden down there, that's fine. Then it's like, no, that's not okay, because now I'm like, oh, wow, he's not really comfortable with it.
That's true.
No,
yeah, but that's not what I'm saying.
No, but it's more like, it's like, oh, I don't give a shit if he has a big or small dick. It's fine if he has, like,
Tic Tac.
A Tic Tac, yeah.
Yeah,
like
and then you're like, well, actually, you're not okay with it because you just called it a Tic Tac. Yeah.
But that's my opinion, I don't know. Like, if you take it negatively, there's nothing I can do to change that. Like, I can't...
I just don't know how you see Chewbacca in a positive light.
I've never seen Chewbacca in person, so I have no opinion.
Apparently you have.
But no one wants to be Chewbacca.
I'm done.
I feel like I wish I knew that when I was younger. Because, like, now I feel the same way. Now I'm like, dude, you're not shaving, I'm not shaving, so you better not say nothing about
Well, a
me.
lot of guys, like, if you ask a guy, it's like, hey, do you shave your pubes? You know, a lot of them say, well, I trim it.
Right.
And that's always the comment.
Yeah, like, I trim.
I maintain
I garden.
it. Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, do you water it once a week, too? You know, and, like, read a story. But it's like, why?
It's not going to help their penis grow.
Yeah,
Actually, they think it is.
You know, the first time, I remember I shaved my pubes when I was, like, I think I shaved my pubes before I shaved my face. And, which is an interesting thing, yeah. And I was like, whoa, it looks way bigger now. But it's like all the same shit, it's just not covered.
It's just perception.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember like as I got older, I would like talk to my friends and they'd be like, oh yeah, like I trim it, I maintain it. And like that was like a big deal to them. It's like making sure that like it's always like maintained. But what the hell does that even mean, maintained? It's more important for women to take control because if you think about most scenarios with guys, I think like we live in a society where I don't know if men think they're above things or that's like a whole other conversation that you can tackle because I'm in no position to make that call. But I think that like women ultimately when it comes to sex, in my opinion, are usually empowered. It's like a guy's got to like make the effort.
Wow.
A guy's got to make the effort to court the woman. A guy's typically, in my experience, you know, it's like you have to do these things to get to a woman. So it's like what a woman can see, like what a woman perceives herself as being beautiful, whether it's her bush or her legs or her face or her eyes or her nose, is like that's up to her. So it's like I think the ball's in their court, and it's like if a guy really cares about a chick. Pun intended. If a guy likes you for who you are, that's not going to matter at all.
Do you think that women alter basically themselves for the approval of men or for themselves?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, the man in me unfortunately thinks that it's probably for other guys. But at the same time, think about how much pressure there is in like society and like, you know, like what you guys consider the standard of beauty to be. You know, it's like it's radically different. So it's like maybe there's a guy out there that a lady's trying to impress, you know, so she does all these things, but in society, like the way society dictates things, that guy's image of beauty comes from what he's told a woman should look like.
And where are these messages coming from?
Everywhere, man. They come from
like what?
Like TV, internet, print. I mean, wherever media exists and wherever.
That's true, right? Because we haven't seen anyone like major walking around with like full on leg hair or like a bush.
And if you do, it's like the first thing in tabloid news. Why?
Right.
Angie's going crazy. She's got
Don't know
leg
who
hair.
Angie is, but yeah.
Brad's
We
pissed
make
off.
fun of her.
And Jolie, I was talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Angie, you know her on a personal level.
Just me and Angie, we brunch on Sundays.
Wow. I feel like because now we're older, we know this, but I feel like the pressure really lies on like the youth. At least that's how I
hell
feel.
Yeah, of course.
Because there's no like young kid at like 14, 16, like 18, I think, that are like, that understands, yeah, you have the choice of like shaving your legs or, you know, growing out your vag hair or not. These thoughts are only like once you're way older.
Yeah.
How can we change that?
I don't know.
I mean,
I think maybe educating people. You know, I think you guys have a kick-ass resource to like spread the word.
What?
Yeah.
What resource?
The Cat's Meow. Yeah. It's really, really cool that you guys have a voice and you're actively trying to empower people. I like you guys because you're not telling people what to do. You're just telling them like, hey, here's our opinion.
Here's an opinion. Here's like, I think, to me, I wish I saw someone or heard someone like you, like a male, who was open-minded. Whereas, like, growing up, I never knew anyone like that, so I thought all men must, you know, I don't know, hate body hair on a female.
Yeah.
I'd like you to tell the viewers, especially my female viewers, what do they do? Let's say they're attracted to someone and that guy totally rejects them because they didn't feel like altering themselves. What should she do?
Dip, get the hell out of there. Why would you stay with someone that doesn't care about you? I mean, ladies, I'm sorry, but if your man doesn't show enough respect for you for who you are, you're better than that. Get out of there. And same thing for the fellas. If you're with the chick that's bossing you around and telling you to do shit, dip. Just jump and
Yeah, because I don't think any guy would like it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna have sex with you unless like you do this and this and like clean that, take your beard off, or
it's
like, whatever.
It's a waste of your time. That's why we have anxiety. That's why we have problems. Is because people are just so like worried about following the other person. Just be on your own. Be on your own. Be on your own.
Go be